Today on Viewfinder TV, we will be talking all about saving money. As college students, we are always looking for ways to save. In this episode, we'll be listening to 5 Grandview students show their tips and tricks on saving that hard-earned cash. From $20 challenge to making your own soda at home, will these students' hacks save you a buck?
Good day to you all. My name is Blake Walker.
And I'm Danielle Castillo. Welcome to Viewfinder TV.
In the year 2022, the price of college has gone up significantly, and students feel the burden of those price increases when it comes to living on campus and going about their daily lives.
Tonight's show is all about the saving money aspect of living in college. And we have some great segments ahead to explain how you can do just that, even with the simplest of things.
Cameras for any photography class in college can be pretty pricey, and some students just don't have the funds to rent and or pay for a new one. Viewfinder's Linnea Hietala has the story about how one of the best cameras you can use might be one you already have.
What photography often lacks is accessibility. To find a good camera with manual controls, you are often pushed to spend hundreds of dollars, if not thousands. This can be a major factor in one choosing to not get into photography, especially if it's just for fun. I was within this category until recently.
Beyond the hot pink Nikon camera I was gifted at 10, I've never really owned a nice camera.
Sure, it was waterproof and sturdy enough to survive countless scratches and falls from far distances, but the picture quality was bad, and it lacked any manual controls.
I had fun with it, but I never felt that I could take pictures beyond grainy and terrible preteen selfies.
In college, I've had the opportunity to borrow and rent various expensive, high-quality, and professional cameras. Much to my surprise, and probably yours as well, my favorite wasn't within that category at all. It was by far the easiest to use, most cost-efficient, and accessible option there was. And you probably have it in your pocket right now.
My phone, or more specifically, the manual camera app from the App Store.
It's a $4 app that allows for almost complete manual control over your iPhone's camera. While it does lack a setting to adjust aperture, it has sliders to adjust ISO, shutter speed, EV, focus, WB, and zoom. I've been able to take some beautiful pictures with this app, and when compared to those that I used a nicer camera for, I don't see any lack of picture quality. The app is very easy to use. When using a camera such as a DSLR, you need a baseline understanding of how to adjust the settings and what they do. There have been times in the past where I messed with a setting and then couldn't figure out how to fix it. I was just overwhelmed with the mechanics. With the app, you're free to experiment through trial and error, as all of the adjustments are made through sliders. If one finds that intimidating, there's also automatic options readily available as well.
As well as this, the app is also cost efficient. Almost everyone has a smartphone, and a lot of people have iPhones specifically. If there's no triple-digit price in addition to a camera, why not use your phone? I figured that I already carry my phone just about everywhere I go, so with the addition of manual controls at the cost of only $4, it's a no-brainer for someone like me who hates carrying extra stuff around.
The manual camera app has allowed me to easily get back into photography. The cost-efficient and accessible nature of the app makes it easy for others to have that same experience as well. I could not recommend it highly enough to anyone with even the slightest interest in taking pictures, even if it's at the level of being the casual, impromptu photographer for your friend's Instagram. While my phone may not be hot pink or waterproof, only water-resistant, I think it beats my preteen camera of choice. I also think it beats the more expensive options that I've used recently.
We all want the best new camera, but sometimes our wallets don't agree. But why not just use your phone? Will you give this camera app a try, Blake?
Yes, but after a long day of photography, who wouldn't want a nice cold glass of soda? Wouldn't it be nice if you could make yourself one at home?
Well, you might be in luck. Let's check out this video review on SodaStream and see if it's worth it.
The SodaStream, bottle, and your first CO2 can only cost $99.
But you can make this money back in the first 6 months of using your SodaStream.
When you go to the store to buy sparkling water, you probably want more than one flavor. But 2 different flavors of 24-pack can cost you up to $45 a month.
And limits you to only 2 flavors. However,
SodaStream's bubbly flavored 6-pack only costs $30. And these 6 bottles can make equivalent to 48 bubbly cans,
saving you $15 a month and giving you more variety of flavor. One thing that might be a little tedious
is having to exchange your CO2 can every other month. A new can can cost up to $15.
But a little hack from me to you is that you can get a refill for only $5
anywhere with CO2, including your local hardware store. Not only will investing in a SodaStream save you money, but it will also save you time. You get sparkling water with one press of a button. And the SodaStream doesn't have any cords. It's super light and easy to move.
And if that's not enough, the SodaStream is one step closer to saving our planet.
It's said that one SodaStream bottle can replace more than 3,070 plastic bottles in 1 year.
So, like I said, if you drink a lot of sparkling water like me,
You may want to invest in a SodaStream to save you money, time, and the world.
Those early morning classes can get tough. Sometimes you need a strong espresso or coffee to get you through the day. College students love coffee, but don't always want to pay the hefty price tag. On average, coffee from a coffee shop is $5. That's $35 a week. This can really add up over time. So why not save that money and make it at home? Let's check out this video on how to make the best espresso at home.
Over the summer, I worked in a coffee shop as a barista. I learned all kinds of things about lattes, Americanos, cold brew, and drip coffee. Most importantly, I learned how expensive a cup of coffee can be. Before I moved to college, I decided to purchase an espresso machine so I could save money by making my coffee drinks at home, all while enjoying the art of being a barista and spicing up my morning by adding something fun into my routine. Today, I'll be reviewing the Mr. Coffee automatic espresso and cappuccino machine sold at Walmart. This machine is great because it will make you feel like you're a real barista inside a coffee shop, preparing a drink for a paying customer. Although some may prefer the speed of using, say, a Keurig with pre-made K-cups, the art of scooping, packing, and running your espresso shot gives you the serotonin to make it through your morning.
Sometimes it's necessary to take a few extra minutes out of your hectic morning to enjoy the little things such as a cup of coffee. And with the Mr. Coffee espresso machine, you won't be drinking just any drip coffee, but a delicious espresso or cappuccino masterpiece that is totally customizable to your liking. You can use any kind of espresso grounds in this machine as long as they are finely grinded. I usually go for the dark blend by Starbucks.
The instructions that come with the machine are clear. It's pretty easy to use. Don't worry if you don't have any prior experience with making coffee.
The machine comes with everything you'll need to be on your way to being a professional barista. Once you have run the espresso shot, you can either steam milk to create a hot latte or throw in some iced and chilled milk for an iced latte.
Don't forget to add your favorite flavors. The espresso goes great with any syrups you can purchase from Walmart, Target, or TJ Maxx. One area that this machine is criticized on is it is somewhat noisy compared to other coffee makers. If you have roommates, you might want to keep this in mind. One plus of this machine, it is very compact and will allow room for other important things in your coffee bar, such as syrups and grounds.
If you're looking for something to make your morning brighter and you want to try your hand in making delicious looking and tasting drinks for you and your friends, this would be the perfect product.
Buying coffee occasionally is fun, but it's not practical to do it every day. The Mr. Coffee espresso machine will bring you Java and joy without breaking the bank.
Shifting gears from saving money in the liquids game to saving money in the software game, Viewfinder's Ashley Weaver has the story about how, despite the outstanding reviews, Adobe products might not be what you want when it comes to saving your money.
For many graphic designers, video editors, and publishers, Adobe Creative Suite is the end-all, be-all of software to complete a project effectively. But how necessary is it really? And does that necessity reflect in the price? Let's find out. For the individual, Adobe's flagship software comes at 3 cost plans. Monthly at $80 a month, yearly but billed monthly at $53 a month or $636 a year, and a one-time yearly buy at $600 a year. This price point does change slightly if you are a student or a teacher, with students billing out at $20 a month. But it's safe to say that no matter what plan you purchase, Adobe software is far from cheap. In comparison, websites like Canva, which does graphic design, some video editing, and even some motion design, costs $10 a month for a pro package, but has a very diverse and user-friendly free version. As well, DaVinci Resolve is a completely free high-end video editing package with purchasable add-ons, and Blender and HitFilm Express are free options if you want something comparable to After Effects. Are these programs perfect? No. Can they completely mimic what Adobe softwares do? In some cases, yes, in others, no. But when all is said and done, for creatives looking to get started and build a portfolio without the crazy price tag, it's something to consider. Adobe allows their users to do incredible things. There's absolutely no denying that fact. But for people such as myself, who are in college, accumulating debt, and are mainly making income through occasional freelance gigs, Adobe is a costly and time-consuming option. Canva, DaVinci Resolve, and Blender are all just as or more user-friendly and easy to learn as their counterpart Adobe softwares. Why would I pay $20 a month to use a program that is harder to learn than one I can use for free and get creating with quickly and effectively? Adobe is meant for creatives, but for the struggling artist, the college student, and the beginner, its cost far outweighs its benefits. It offers a ton of great value to companies and well-off designers, but for those just starting out, it is incredibly close to being a scam at their current price point. For Viewfinder Media, I'm Ashley Weaver.
Well, we've talked about saving your hard-earned cash on equipment, food and drink, and even computer software. But what if you want to start small? How about just using $20? Viewfinder's own Kristine and Robyn Ehrhardt share with us on how to save those extra dollars by just doing the smallest things.
Hello, my name is Robyn Ehrhardt, and I'm a Grandview student. I live on campus, and throughout my time here, I have not really spent much money, and it got me thinking about how to do a challenge of a certain amount of money, because usually I just carry $20 around with me, and that's usually how much I usually spend throughout a couple of days. Normally how I start my day is I usually just wake up, get dressed, and then I eat. And usually I eat in my dorm room because I feel like it's just best that I do. But for lunch and dinner, I usually eat in the cafeteria. That is one of the ways that I save my money, is I don't go out and spend it really on food. And I would say that's like one of the biggest causes of why people spend their money. I do not currently work anywhere, so that's also why I save my money as well until I work again. The reason why I chose milk, salad, chocolate, yogurt for this instead of all the things that I possibly could buy was because of their pricing, because they were items that I could use and frankly could need. I chose to go to Aldi's because it's close to campus. I carpooled there, which is one of the things that you'll need to do if you're doing this challenge, is one of the things you'll want to do, because that way you're not spending any money. I think this video helps save your money because it shows you how you can buy certain items on the cheap side of it and still have money left. College is very expensive, so anytime you can save your money is a good thing. And this challenge really can open up your eyes to see, if you don't know what kind of spender you are, just kind of what you personally look for. I would challenge you to do this challenge so that you can see what your habits are and what you usually buy if you don't even know.
Such a great segment, and so much that we can learn from.
With that, we will wrap it up for today. We hope you learned a thing or two about saving money in college, and we hope to hear how these stories have helped impact your daily lives.
Thank you for tuning in this evening. I'm Danielle Castillo.
And I'm Blake Walker, and this has been Viewfinder TV. Awesome.